Growing up, me and Gino, everyone always thought we were twins. You know, we look a lot alike, and we've always been hefty. We always been by each other's sides. Like, he's my best friend. I love him. He's always been my best friend. He's my wingman.
Nico and I would have eating contests and stuff like that. And between that and all the eating we did as a family, I got up to 100 pounds by the time I was 6.
Gino was always kind of a chubby kid. I was 36 years old when I had the gastric bypass myself. I didn't want him to get as heavy as I was. But then again, you know, deprive my kids from something to eat, it's unheard of in my family.
So by the time I was 8 years old, I was 150.
I think that Gino might have some food addiction because, you know, Gino's dad was a drug addict. He didn't do the drugs when Gino was little. He stayed clean. When Gino got a little older, his dad was doing drugs, and I couldn't have that around my son. We got a divorce when Gino was about 12 years old, but he never seen his father's drug use. I don't think he knew why we were even divorced, because John hid it well.
When my parents got divorced, it was definitely hard on me. Food brought me comfort. And if I have to say, that was probably when eating for me became something bigger than just filling up on food. It became something I needed in order to feel better emotionally. And by the time I was in the 4th grade, I was already 200 pounds. So after I got divorced, Mom ended up getting full custody of me and my sister. I did see my dad a little less. It was much different. The only constant was food. And by the time I was 13, I weighed almost 300 pounds. In high school, I also had problems too because I was getting much, much bigger at that time. Sophomore year, I actually couldn't fit into like those seats that have the desk attached to them. I couldn't fit into one. So I was completely embarrassed. I never even went to class. But, you know, did what I had to do, got through it. After high school, when I went to college, in college, I went for culinary school. And of course, I ate my way through it. They call it like the freshman 15. Yeah, mine was like the freshman 50. I started gaining a lot of weight around that time. After culinary school, I got a couple different jobs in a couple different kitchens. But I wasn't able to keep anything for very long. It was like the bigger I got, the more the kitchen couldn't hold me. And I just kept getting bigger. And then I suffered a really bad workplace accident where I blew out my knee on the job. And I've been out of work ever since because there's no MRI machine to fit me. So I can't even get a proper diagnosis. And that's when I had to move back in with my mother, which was humiliating and not at all what I wanted to do. But then something happened that rocked my world a little bit.
You want any more before I take that plate?
Nah, I think I'm all set, Ma. Thank you. You got a phone call. Your father's in the hospital. Found a tumor-type cell.
I'll put my hair up, Gino, then we'll go to the store.
I remember being there in the room when the doctor came in, the cancer specialist, and she was like, oh, you have pancreatic cancer, stage 4. And I just immediately broke down. It's basically a death sentence. It threw me into a big loop, you know. I tried to, you know, see him as much as I could. It only took 5 months after he was diagnosed with cancer. That was it. I was heartbroken. Because we're so family-oriented. We all love each other to death. So, yeah, so after my father passed away, that was it. I just went off the deep end and started eating like crazy. It's very difficult to be this heavy and try to work into a kitchen. It's almost nearly impossible.
That's the porchetta. Moroccan style.
Put it in. Come on,
I don't know what it is. Go. Come on, you gotta stay with me.
This is why I don't go shopping.
I know. In my family, we never ran out of food. Here's cereal, your kind that you like. You ate the whole box I got you the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this strawberry fluff.
Here, I actually want this.
I actually want to try this. I've been to parties where the chips be going on in my family. We'd have backup food. But I'm scared for Gino. You want to drink some now? Gino does not do any form of exercise. He doesn't even walk into the front door. So he doesn't have to come upstairs. He calls me to ask me to open the garage for him. It's really bad. You want a chair? As soon as we get out of here, go home and sit down.
I can't be mobile for too long. I used to be able to walk around in public places for hours, but recently I can't. My family, they do want to help me any way they can. I need to stop. I know that. But the reality is that I need help.
Any minute he could stop breathing. I don't even want that day to come. I think I'll probably lay down on the side of him and die. I can't do that. So he's gonna have to shine.
Today is a big day because we are getting ready to head down to Houston so I can meet Dr. Now and hopefully get his help to lose weight. I got my mom going with me, as well as my Uncle Mike and my cousin Nico. And I'm really grateful that everyone is coming with me because it just means a lot to me to have my family there for me.
You got enough leg room, babe?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a little worried because Nico said it's something like 26 hours on the road. I can already tell it's going to be painful, but I have an appointment with Dr. Now in 4 days. I'm just hoping to make it there.
Everything's big in Texas, about to get bigger.
I'm at my limit for today. When I can't stretch my legs out, it starts to hurt. I'm in excruciating pain right now. And all I can think about is stretching my legs out. I got a nice cramp on the way out. But I know this isn't enough and I have to do better. I'm gonna make it because I have to. Because if I don't get the help I want, then your guess is as good as mine as to what happens to me.